Hello, Lisa here with Sacred Living. I am here with your reading for the week, August 21st through the 28th. And this week I am using the Energy, Spirit, and Oracle cards from Sandra Ann Taylor. And then I will have your archangels for the week at the end of the reading. You can be thinking about whether you resonate with angel number 1, angel number 2, or angel number 3, and I will give you that part of the message at the very end. I always love working with this deck. It's so soft. Even when I shuffle it, it doesn't want to be shuffled, so I kind of foofed the cards around and figured out which ones really jumped out to me for your reading for this week. If you are looking to get your own reading, how to contact me to set that up is in the comments. You can message me on Facebook, or there's a telephone number to set up an appointment. So this week, Sunday, finds us it's really important to pay attention to the energy that you are around and whatnot, because you are really going to have to watch for entanglements, either for the good or for the bad. So our mom always said that if you become like who you hang around with. And so I thought that was more of a surface level thing, until the more I got to know about energy, and I realized literally we become energetically the average of the 5 people we hang around with the most. So whether these people are really negative and always looking at what is wrong, or whether we are looking to manifest and we have our catchphrases like how do things get any better, which just bam invites the universe to bless us like crazy. It is going to really depend on what you're around, but watch out, because those entanglements are really impacting you. So there's going to be a lot of guidance through this message through this week, and so that's where it starts out with. The guidance is really suggesting to watch out for how your energy field is being impacted by others. And then we got some really special guides starting on the first part of the week that are here to help us with some really creative endeavors. And when I really looked at this spirit guide's face is what stood out to me, and the really deep laugh lines. And so the guidance that you are calling in this week, beginning on Monday, is really old and wise and expert. And so when I looked to see which of the things that was really standing out to me, they all stood out to me. So it's like everybody watching whatever it is that you're looking to do. The chemistry beaker stood out to me, and if you're looking at how things come together, that's the type of chemistry. And the art palette really stood out to me. And so somebody who is doing things physically creative and energetically creative, you have some new guides that have come in as a response to what you're doing. And so you may not have asked for the help, but just the frequency called them in. If you're looking for a little bit deeper help with that, ask them. They're there. And so the next couple of days, Tuesday on into Wednesday, it's going to be super important to just clear out any kind of thoughts that are congesting the works and keeping you from a really relaxed state. Tuesday is all about clearing out anything that is not us. Dr. Wayne Dyer, one of my favorite Hay House authors, always talked about we are that which doesn't change, and the only thing that doesn't change is our soul. And so we have to really be in tune this week with what is the highest potential for calm of our soul. So we can get really caught up in the things going around us and the things on the news and the things that people we love have to say. But remember, your core essence is peace. And so really connect with that. It's going to be important. Both Monday and Tuesday is asking us to really connect with that sense of peace and that divine presence. And wherever you go, if there's a special place, because I feel like this is almost a special place by the lake for some people that really helps you feel connected, whether it's at a church or whatever, it's going to be important to really connect with your divine presence as you go through this week. There is so much help from spirit, and it's important to be calm enough this week and quiet enough so that we can get that divine direction. Coming in the end of Wednesday on into Thursday is Archangel Haniel. And Archangel Haniel is a angel all about helping us find joy in the use of our spiritual giftings. And so she can help you with understanding how your particular guidance works. But see how she's delighted with this bird? Like she just turned around and one of the things that she was thinking about was just right there. And so that is what Thursday is all about, is asking Archangel Haniel to really help you be just absolutely mystified by your own spiritual gifts and what you are capable of doing. It's going to be really important on into Thursday and Friday to be paying attention, because it could be a sharp shift from what feels like a pretty peaceful and even week, and it can leave you feeling a little unbalanced come Friday. One of the things that's really going to help, see how he's got this orange tie and there's an orange kind of ball that he's standing on underneath of there, is our second chakra has a lot to do with the balance in our life. It's all about our connections to things. Addiction lives in the second chakra, our attachments to other people. And so remember how we started the week, that our energetic entanglements are really going to have a lot to do with this week. So remember, the people that you hang around have a lot to do. If they're always overwhelmed and stressed, it's going to make you vulnerable to overwhelm and stress, and it's going to make it more challenging for you to maintain your own balance. So make sure you get enough exercise, drink enough water, and ask Spirit to help you transmute anything that is not going to be helpful. So Saturday on into Sunday for next week is so much guidance, and coming in Friday and Saturday, there's going to be a strong influence from both your guardian angel and some of your spirit guides. And while they have different purposes, because I just keep looking at that fella as if he was a comedian, like a joy guide, and the guardian angel in the back who's looking towards the heavens to make sure that your frequency is the highest. So they're working in different areas, but doing the same thing. So if you feel like more than one kind of thing going on, that's because you have a lot of guidance this week. There is a lot of guidance. So it's going to be really important for you to anchor into your peace earlier in the week, because starting at the end of Saturday evening on into Sunday, there's going to be some really old stuff that's going to come up for you right from the depths of your subconscious stuff, emotions or thoughts or something that you thought that you left way behind. I see her coming up from the depths of the subconscious, dressed in clothes of just like old yuck. And so notice how she's moving towards the light. Her arms are reaching for the light. There's so much sparkly light around her. But sometimes when we go and we pull up old stuff, sometimes it can be really depressing or it can be sad. But if you can remember, the whole point of this is just so that you can peel off another layer of yuck and give it to the light. So that is something to keep in mind for the week. It's going to be, you're going to have a lot of help this week. And if you chose Archangel number 1, then you have you're being asked to remember your crystal clear intentions, and Archangel Michael is going to help you with this. So I was really drawn to the pin on his shirt. And so there's a group of ascended masters called the Universal White Brotherhood. And lots of times when I've mentioned this name before, people associate or think it must have something to do with white power. It is not like that. It's white light energy is what the band of ascended masters are working on. So you can call in the team of the Universal White Brotherhood, of which Archangel Michael is a member, and you can ask them to help you transmute any kind of pain or disability or something that you feel like you just haven't been able to shake off. You can ask them to help you with this as well as any kind of world event, but it's really important for you to have a clear intention of what you would choose for it to look like. Instead of dwelling on what you don't like about it, focus on what it would look like when it's what you would choose. Clairsentience, Archangel Raguel. So again, Archangel Michael was here with the band of the Universal White Brotherhood to transmute and move away any kind of yuck that we don't like and bring in something that we would choose instead. Archangel Raguel is bringing in his white light torch, and the stars were so bright in this card, and his chest plate is really bright in this card. He's all about, we can ask him and invite him in to lead us to greater harmony with our family, with our careers, and within ourselves. So Archangel Raguel can lead the way to greater harmony. Notice your reoccurring physical and emotional feelings as they signify divine guidance, it says. And if you had Archangel number 3, then you had Archangel Uriel. You know what to do. So as I studied this card and I was really looking for what was standing out brightest, was definitely the lantern. And I was watching this lantern, and the candle is so bright in the inside of this blue light. And so again, like I said, that we have so much guidance this week. So if you have Archangel number 3, Archangel Uriel, ask Archangel Uriel for the advice. He's got kind of that vibe about him, about that wise old uncle kind of vibe. So you can ask Archangel Uriel to help you see the way forward with your project or your goal at hand, or whatever it is, something that you don't know how to move forward on. You know, Archangel Uriel, I would really like to have this relationship look like this, or I'd like to have my career look like that. Help light the way of my path so I can see which way to turn, and he is happy to do that. So much help this week. Reach out and accept the help that the divine has given to us. I hope you have a great week. I'll see you back next time. Take good care, everybody.